Right guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. In this one I'm just going to be showing you if it's possible to use a SRAM quick link with your Campagnolo 12 speed chain. So let's go ahead, let's take a look. So here we have the Campag chain, 12 speed chain. So this just happens to be a super record chain, but it doesn't matter. That's irrelevant. It's still a 12 speed chain and it's still 5.15mm on the width. So normally you would be riveting these together, so you would have a male end and a female end, so you could rivet them together. As you see there, I've got two male ends because we've taken off one of the plates there, take the pin out, so we're going to use a quick link on it instead to join it. We're going to be using a SRAM. This is an Eagle 12 speed connector, the chain. These are actually slightly bigger width-wise than a Campag chain. These are designed, the SRAM chains are 5.25mm and that's 5.15, so it's just ever so slightly bigger. As you'll see when I put it on, I'll just show you up close so you can see what I'm actually talking about. So we'll just go ahead and use that to join the chain together on the bike. So you've got the chain routed round there. So like I say, we're using the SRAM connector. So obviously the arrows on it have to point for the travel of the chain direction. So the arrows. So when it's on the bottom, the arrow's going that way. And then when it's on the top, the arrow's going the opposite way. So we just get this hooked up on there. So we just join that together like that, and then I'll just show you that link where it's going through the cassette and on the front chain rings, just so you can see it. So there we have the connector, as you can see, in place there. Now if you look at it, I'll try and show it as best I can, but it's a job to see it. I mean, it works fine on there, as in you can, no problem with it the way it works. So it changes gear fine as well. It doesn't catch on anything as it's coming off. If I keep turning it, you'll see chain still goes round exactly as it should. There it is there. There's no problem with that. On this particular thing, I'll just shift down and I'll show you it as well. And I'll shift up to the top and just show you that. I'll shift down and do it on the 11 tooth as well. Just show you. No issues at all with the shifting. I'll just show you the front chain rings in between those as well. So you can see the connector just there on the inner, and now we're on 11 at the back. I say it will do that combination, but it's not recommended crossing chaining too much of an angle, so it just wear it out quicker than it would normally, but you can still do it. You can see there the link is this one here. So if I move it back, it's nowhere near interfering with anything. If I look with the inner chain ring or anything, right at the back, and I'll say we're on the 11 at the back, and obviously you can see it's that link this there. So try and get in there and show you it, but so it's this one just there. So still, so there's still screwdriver gap there between the outer chainring and the chain, just there. Even though that link's ever so slightly wider, it still misses it, even on the 11. So what I'm trying to show there is there's a gap there. So in other words, when you're pedalling, there's still a gap, so it's not going to pick the chain up on the front. Otherwise you'd be pedalling, if there wasn't enough room there, you'd be pedalling like that, and as you were in that combination, for instance, it would be trying to pick the chain up on the ramps of the chain ring. Would be trying to pick the chain up and put it on the largest, your outer chain ring at the front. So it'd be trying to scoop that up as it was going by if there wasn't a gap there. So there is plenty of gap there, even in that combination. So it doesn't catch it and try and pick the chain up on the front at all. So I hope you found the video helpful. If you did, remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more cycle related content. Till next one, ride safe and I'll see you then.